Hey folks, how you doing? This is Doc's Corner, and this is a continuing session regarding origami. Um, Origami, by nature, as far as the pieces of paper, you're going to find this in a lot of craft stores. They come in bundles of 25 to 50, sometimes 100, but they're very expensive. And the traditional piece is going to be roughly about 6 inches by 6 inches. I'm going to show you, it's going to take a little work, but if you want to save a little bit of money, I'm going to show you how just with a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, you can get roughly the same dimensions for any project. It doesn't matter if it's a regular scrap piece like the one I'm using here today, or if it's construction paper, which I don't recommend because it does tear really easy. Pretty much anything that's within this dimension will get you within the specs that you need. First thing you're going to do, again, this is just regular piece of scrap. First thing you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half, and you're going to want it to as close and neat to the dimensions that you want. So corner to corner, go ahead and start your fold. Make a good crease right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the same piece of paper, fold it back over, just like that. Now, you get to this point, you got a couple options. You can use a piece of, sometimes I work nights and sometimes my mouth gets ahead of my brain. Sometimes you can use a pair of scissors, which is good, but a lot of times it won't make a straight forward cut. Old school guys like me, once they make the crease, they'll go ahead and lick it, and then once that little edge is nice and moist, then you go ahead and make the tear. But since that's a little bit messy in some cases, I'm just going to go ahead and use a regular X-Acto blade or a scalpel blade. Just follow along the fold in the crease that you made. If you're not used to using an X-Acto blade or anything like this, take your time, please. Okay, be safe. Those blades are also very sharp. All right, now 2 separate pieces. Go ahead and set this one aside for now. Next thing you're going to want to do is get this to the correct dimension you're going to be doing. So on this piece, you're going to go ahead and take this corner, fold it over, just like that, into a little triangle. Make sure that the edges match up. Make it as neat as you can. And nice little crease again. Oops, sorry. Nice little crease again. Flip it over. Repeat the process. Get that nice crease in. Now, once you do that, you're going to go ahead and take this corner, this solid block end, the squared off end, not the tip, but the squared off. Fold it over. Again, you want to match up the edges here as best you can, and fold it over to the point where this end here is going to meet at the end of the triangle base here. Make it nice and neat. And flip it over and repeat. Or doing your hands, whatever's easiest for you. Now, before you separate this end, I highly recommend you unfold it all the way first. The reason why I say that is if you have it like this and you try to tear from the upper sharp corner here, there's a good chance that if you flub it, that tear is going to go ahead and reach over onto that corner, and you don't want that. Fold it all the way. Take your handy dandy knife again. What I like to do, I start from the bottom here and just make an incision right there. And then I go ahead and start from the top and slowly work my way down till you meet in the middle. The reason why I like doing this cut first, if you start from the top, and depending on how sharp your blade is, if you try to go all the way down, it might catch going down toward the end, or there's a very good chance that it won't cut all the way through, in which case, if you try to separate it from the bottom, there's a good chance it's going to tear. And this makes it easier in the long run. Now these dimensions here is roughly about 5 inches by 5 inches, or 5.5 by 5.5, depending on how well you and neatly you make your fold. So this may not be within the traditional dimensions as far as origami goes, but it'll get you within the area that you need to be. And I'm hoping this helps you out a little bit. And again, it seems like a lot of work if you do a lot of origami, or if you're going to be doing a lot of practice. But again, origami paper is very expensive. And yeah, you can also buy the origami paper that has colors on each side. One side might be white like this, the other side might be red, blue, depending on your project. Okay, here's a little hint, 2 words, gift wrap. Okay, go to the dollar store, get a 99-cent roll of gift wrap, and a lot of them will have different colors, will have a different color on each side. And it's also the gift wrap paper will be in the right dimension and the right thickness that you can still complete a lot of your projects. That's all I got for now. Take care. Have a good one. Doc says be safe.